Following today's surprise announcement in Cleveland by prosecutor McGinty not to charge the officers involved in the shooting death of 12-year-old Tamir Rice, Rice supporters took to the streets in New York to show their disapproval of the grand jury's decision, and RT's Egor Piskunov was there.
Despite the chilly weather and what appears to be icy rain right now, this crowd of protesters behind me has gathered at New York's Washington Square Park protesting the decision of the Cleveland court not to indict the police officer who killed Tamir Rice, the 12-year-old African-American teenager who was shot and killed by the police when he was playing with a toy gun at a playground. According to the prosecution, the police officer who made the shot and killed that boy had, quote-unquote, mistaken but reasonable belief that Tamir Rice was presenting a threat to him and to his life. Tamir Rice's family, of course, doesn't agree with his decision. Neither do all of his supporters. They are accusing the prosecution of abusing and manipulating the jury not to indict the police officer. The key evidence was enhanced footage of Tamir Rice pulling out his replica gun. These technologies are often used by the FBI. Needless to say, this isn't the first time that excessive force by the police, which leads to the death of the suspect, isn't punished in the end. And this is despite the fact that millions of dollars are allocated by the federal government annually to supply the police with state-of-the-art technologies to monitor their actions and prevent these things from happening, including funds used and taken as a result of the program called civil forfeiture, which is basically funds taken from ordinary civilians, ordinary citizens, on the mere suspicion that these funds were used in any illegal activity. So the funds are taken from the citizens themselves, and often the citizens end up being killed with the use of these funds as well. And in both cases, often the police are not penalized in any way. Egor Piskunov, RT, reporting from New York.